Welcome back to the Filthy Few podcast, the only podcast that still uses slave labour.
He definitely nearly forgot the name there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Filthy Few is our name.
By the way.
Slave labour, I mean, the only reason that it's technically slave labour is because we don't get paid for this.
No, we are getting paid for this. We're using like the little, the little Slovakian children.
Oh, okay. Well, what do they do for us?
They edit the videos, of course.
Oh, right, okay.
But they're not edited.
Yeah, they're not edited. Not yet, at least. They're
The
very
last
slow.
one was.
They're not very good. The last one has been edited partially, but...
Stop being self-aware and let's talk about the Titanic.
Titanic, that is today's topic of choice. So,
Well, are we talking about the movie or the actual Titanic?
both. What do we go for first, though?
Leonardo DiCaprio definitely raped Rose.
Oh my god. Like one.
Technically,
confirmed.
yeah, because if he
Confirmed.
was... Depends on how old, depends on how old they were, yeah. I swear
But
that...
their
old were
son's
they?
hot.
Don't sit over here, then.
But that's... Okay, fine.
I mean, we're
These are all
undercover with professional recording equipment.
These are all the brambles where the fucking brambles are.
Yeah, but it doesn't
The
hurt your
Bindies.
ass. It's fine.
Who the fuck called Bindio and Bindi? Okay, it's named after a weed.
Her parents?
Yeah, I know, but
Anyway,
why,
back to the topic on
why
point.
the fuck did they call her Bindi? That's like the
doesn't
name
matter.
of a weed, a noxious weed that everybody hates.
Anyway.
Just like her. Anyway, so back to the
Got him.
back to the topic at point. Titanic. Jack raped Rose. Is that your opinion here?
No,
It's
the iceberg. The iceberg was controlled by Putin. Like he was driving the iceberg.
He was driving it.
The iceberg was a ship.
Didn't the
wasn't it?
Titanic happen many,
Stop being logical.
many, like a century ago?
Fuck these Bindies.
Stop! Get away from the Bindi. It doesn't ignore the
There's
Bindi.
only two places I can go: in the direct sun or in the Bindies.
Pick
okay?
one.
Fine, I'll stay in the Bindies.
Okay. Okay. Now that we're away from that topic. I don't think that Putin directed the iceberg.
He didn't direct it.
I think that he directed the
con-
ship into the iceberg.
No, he didn't direct it. He controlled it. He drove it with like a steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
Like
so
he
the
was
Titanic would have
inside it.
survived normally, but for some reason, but Putin made the iceberg move forwards to crash into
He
the
didn't
Titanic.
make it move forward. He followed it like so. You know how the horizon's like round.
Yeah.
So he was following just below the horizon, so no one would see. And then
That's 10 kilometers away.
and then he sped. He like put his foot on the gas. He was like, and then just launched the iceberg straight up the Titanic's anal cavity.
It's a boat. Why does it have an anal cavity?
Why not?
How do else are new boats created?
Exactly.
Okay?
They're meant to be reproduced.
I thought that things weren't made with the anal cavity. I thought it was made with the vaginal cavity.
No.
You've got it all wrong.
Apparently, I've got it all wrong. My whole life is a lie.
Your whole life is a lie, okay? Ever since you caught that Gindilo. What the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know.
what a Gindi
Can we go back to the Titanic, please?
No, the
That's
Titanic's
the only time
fault.
I'm ever going to say that. You chose it, the topic.
Sneeze.
You chose it as the topic. Okay.
I say, what woman would see some guy drawing a picture of her and be like, oh, how cute?
And not
Most
think,
women
"You
will.
stalker."
Yeah, most
Fucking
women
weirdo.
would be like, what the fuck?
What,
is
yeah,
this?
what girl? And keep in mind, okay, to be fair, she's a hormone-riddled teenager.
Shh. Every girl.
Wait,
But-
Titanic
No matter
is
what
like
age.
Romeo and Juliet, but Titanicified.
With
is.
less dying.
There's a bomb coming right this way.
Um,
There is less dying. Half. You know how many people died on the
less
Titanic?
dying of the main characters, not of the...
Like in Romeo and Juliet, we had like 5 people die. In Titanic, we had like 500 people die. Probably
yeah,
more.
but we didn't care about any of them.
Yes, we did.
Yikes.
Didn't you see that one guy just fall off the Titanic? Like
Yeah,
that was
rip that
really
guy.
sad. That hit home.
That one guy, that one specific guy.
Yeah.
Also, fuck the captain.
Yeah.
But yeah,
fuck 'em.
you've got a point. Like, what girl? When she finds a guy drawing her secretly, goes, "I'm gonna strip naked."
No, but
and
she wasn't secret. He wasn't secret about it. She just came up to him and was like, "What are you drawing?" And he's like, "You." And then
You.
she's like, "Oh, how cute." And,
And
they
how
fucking
and then
cute.
she
kissed.
stripped naked and like
And then they had
became a
sex.
nude model, and then they had sex. I don't understand this.
Yeah, so she wasn't just like, oh, you fucking pedo. Or
Pedo?
You, yeah,
Pedo,
you
no, aren't they the same age?
Is it still pedophilia if they're the same age? Like if
No,
you're a kid,
it's not.
Yeah, but they're kids, aren't they?
it's like
Partially.
Yeah. I think that for pedophilia, the person has
to be overage before with a kid. Is that like the?
Well, I don't know if it's that. I think it's. Wait,
Oh.
stop. I think that it's. I think that the
Stop stuttering! This isn't very interesting.
the victim has to be a certain like age below
Below
the
0.
assailant.
As long as they're not 0 years old, then rape is good.
How did we get? We're back on rape. Like we have to stop saying.
Always goes to rape. Okay.
It's always rape. That's our fallback plan,
Rape
okay?
is-
If we
yeah.
have nothing to
We don't have
fucking
any
talk,
topics.
Rape is everything.
then we talk about rape. Let's talk about Mr. Tesh.
Oh no.
For context, he's
He's
the
a-
most. Is he boring or interesting? I can't tell what we're going for.
He's
here.
both.
He's both boring and interesting somehow. He has the worst monotone that you'll ever see on a man.
No, fuck
Is
you.
he even a man? Is he,
We're
or
not,
is he an android?
We're not giving
He's an android.
context.
He's an
I
android.
feel like he's
No,
not good
he's an
enough.
Andrew.
I feel like he's not good enough. to be an
Andrew is
android.
Mr. Tesh, confirmed.
This
Oh.
isn't very interesting, this
Exposed.
podcast.
No. Well, if you stop drawing attention to it, maybe it'll become more interesting. Anyway, but I reckon he's an android for sure. He's gonna lead the revolt. He is.
What?
He's the rise of the
The
machines.
revolt.
He's gonna be the rise of the machines.
So just...
He's like the start of iRobot. Leaf kebab.
He's the start of iRobot.
That was very out of context.
Fuck that movie.
Oh yeah, the movie's not great,
iRobot.
but
Oh my god.
Will
It's-
Smith.
Yeah.
Will
Have you
Smith
noticed
says
that Will Smith just keeps wanting... He just keeps making these shitty movies where he wants to get an Oscar, but he's never going to. Because... No, and he says it's because he's black and they're not going to give him an Oscar. No, it's because your
A
movies
lot
are
of black
fucking
people
shit.
have Oscars if you
Yeah.
haven't noticed.
Yeah,
Don't get me
no,
wrong. I mean, Will Smith is good, but the movies he's in are
no, he's...
shit.
I mean, I'm not going to limit him as an actor. Like, he's a funny actor. He could be serious. I just haven't seen... He keeps trying to direct movies himself and write movies himself. But I really do think that he should actually
Give up.
hire someone that knows what the fuck they're
Yeah.
doing. And he always tries to promote his son and his kids.
I know that's one sign of how he is behind scenes is his son, Jaden Smith.
Have you seen the tweets he
Oh
made?
my god! How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Oh fuck!
Wait, what?
I haven't heard
Eyes
that
aren't
one.
real.
That's what Jaden Smith tweeted. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
What do you mean eyes aren't real?
Well, he also said.
Are we
school-
going to decipher this?
He also
He's
said-
clearly high.
He also said school was created by the government to oppress the population.
Oh yeah, so it was something like that. It was like a conspiracy or something.
Oh, you know, it was just created to make people smart so that they actually do something with their life.
Yeah, imagine if school didn't
Clearly,
exist.
he didn't go.
As much as we hate school, I mean, it is good.
It
Like,
is-
At
it is-
least we are not fucking 3
Give
years
me my
old.
kebab.
No, fuck your kebab. I want your kebab.
Okay, shove it in your ass.
Don't fuck with kebab.
I'll shove your kebab up my
I thought you were
ass.
about to say, I'll shove your ass. I was like, what the
I'll
fuck?
shove-
Wait,
I'll
you just
shove-
said you'd shove it up your own ass.
I'd shove his ass up my ass.
That makes sense. It doesn't make
Does that
sense,
mean that
Jaden.
so you have to expand his anal?
A butterfly.
hole?
You don't expand
the
it, you
entire-
squish it together.
Oh, you squish it. Wait, but then how does the butt get in there? How does the ass get in
There are 4 people on this podcast.
there?
What?
Hi, I'm Bill, and I'm the
Give
fourth
up,
person
give
on
up.
this
No,
podcast.
stop, give up.
What? Are you fucking oppressing Bill?
Yes.
Wow.
Bill can speak
Fuck
if he
Bill.
wants to.
No, he can't. Fuck
Bill.
Bill.
Hey, what do you call a man with a nose like a duck? Bill!
You just said that this podcast is boring, and then you say that. Shit joke. I mean, you'll make a great dad. I'll give you that.
What do you call a guy that always lies on your front door? Matt. Oh.
Don't hurt yourself there.
I
He'll
don't.
always hurt himself.
Oh no.
Yeah, fuck, I've got cancer now.
Oh god.
Let's
No.
see if we can find a forklift. Oh, I found a 4-leaf clover.
I found a kebab.
A forklift clover.
You just added a...
What is this podcast? This is ridiculous.
This is
such
the
a terrible.
You know what you're getting yourself into
Third
when you watch this
episode.
podcast.
I guess
okay,
so,
this
that's
is a
true.
passion.
All right, so
project.
the last topic was well, it was technically meant to be animated stuff, but we
Ooh.
kind of devolved into school shootings and rape.
Yeah, we don't apologize.
Yeah,
for
we
that.
don't. We
We
are
really don't apologize.
perfectly fine with that, and we hope you are.
So what's the
not.
most controversial thing at the moment? So school shootings are pretty controversial.
Feminism.
No, that's a bit too controversial.
Well, you said the most controversial thing. That is
Okay,
the
that
most
is very
controversial.
controversial.
thing.
How about terrorists and Muslims?
I saw the weirdest
Rapists?
show on Netflix. I was watching Explained.
Sounds
It's
very
ba-
interesting.
It's like a documentary thing, so it's got
Why won't this condom packet fucking open?
it's basically It's got different topics. So the first one I listened to was music. The second one I listened to was the female orgasm.
Oh,
Fair.
I bet you were intrigued in that, Jaden.
It was very bizarre, and the thing is, because they didn't want to make the thing too rude, it's MA, and they have strong sex scenes in the thing, but because they didn't want to make it too rude, all of the the female reproductive system bit is animated. So there's just this really gelatinous fat person who's and women describe their orgasms, and then it's animated. What the
fuck are you talking about?
Their narrative is animated in this show.
So it's like Disney if they made a porno.
No, because it's a documentary, but that was a portion of the documentary.
So it's like if Disney made a documentary about pornos.
What?
Yes.
Nothing like that.
It was everything.
It was
like
basically it was just talking about how people thought that the female orgasm was a myth.
A myth.
How apparently
It's
half
not
of
real.
all females have faked it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of people do
Apparently.
fake it.
I have something else to be self-conscious about
92% of men climax during heterosexual sex, whereas only 60% of females do.
So basically, okay, if you are fucking self-conscious as fuck, and then you get a woman to orgasm, and then you find out 10 years later that it was all faked, you would be fucking crushed.
Why would you know? Why would you only find out 10 years later? Do you come back to her and she's just like, oh yeah, remember that time that we had sex and I had the orgasm?
Because you're because but you're having a fight because middle-aged people have fights.
Wait, so they're still together?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like,
I thought it was one of those
you know
things.
that orgasm that I said was my first orgasm? It wasn't my first orgasm. I actually had my first orgasm to Johnny, okay? You better thank the fuck that I'm still living with you, you little bitch.
Why does that have... No, that's completely the opposite. Did she have the orgasm with Johnny before or after she faked the orgasm?
After
so she
faked it.
cheated on him?
Yes. So it's
Why
implied.
did she say that? 10 years into the relationship, I'm assuming they're married for 4 years or something with a child.
15
And then
children.
she's like, yeah,
She's got
my
15
orgasm with you
was
faked. Okay, the first one I had was when I cheated on you with some guy named Johnny, which is the douchebaggiest name. After Brad.
He was the jock. But later on, Johnny got into a homosexual relationship with Brad.
No, Brad's not a person. Brad is just the douchebaggiest
Brad
name.
is not a person. Anyone called Brad,
You're not a person.
You're not real.
No,
This is a
whoever, if
conspiracy.
your name's Brad, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're a
not.
dick. You're an
not.
absolute dick.
So Brad Pitt,
Yes, Brad Pitt's a dick.
especially Brad Pitt.
Especially Brad Pitt.
Ooh, what you say?
He was married to Angelina Jolie and they split. How would you let go of that?
What was he? Was he Minky Mima?
Oh my god.
Should we give context to this?
No.
We need to link our...
My sister used to have a account, like a Google account or something,
You've definitely got ADHD.
called Kinky.
I'm sorry, your sister's 12.
Yeah,
I'd like to start
No,
there.
this was before she was 12. This
Your
was when
sister
she
was 11.
Okay, and she had a Google account called Kinky.
Mama.
No, not
Sister.
Kinky Mama. No,
Alex.
Kinky Furry.
Oh, that's worse than anything I could have imagined.
Because, no, she was 11, so she didn't know what the word kinky meant, and she thought furry was, because, she actually draws furries, and I will admit she's a very good drawer
Of furries.
Of furries.
of furries, but
What
she is a
are
very
you
good
doing to
drawer.
her, Alex? You need to raise her. Clearly your parents aren't doing the right job.
Oh, wow, savage to my parents.
Well, in fairness, the two children that they've had are you
And she's
and the
drawing
girl who
furries.
draws furries.
I'm sorry, but
That's not a great symptom.
If later on my mum and dad find this, I love you, okay? I fucking love you. These douchebags
Like your terrible
here.
parents.
No! You're great parents. These douchebags here. You know what? Fuck you. Your parents are fucked as well.
Yeah, they are.
Well, fuck, stop admitting it. You're ruining my point.
Ruined.
Anyway, yeah, so she didn't know what the word kinky meant. Because all her friends were called, they had, other names, like, Binky and Sinky or something. And then she decided to use the K for kinky, not knowing what kinky actually meant.
she didn't even know it was a word.
Yeah. She didn't fucking know what it meant. And I had to break it to her. I had to break it to her that
What kinky meant.
what kinky meant. And she was absolutely devastated.
Oh my.
Okay, we're going into an ad break now.
Sorry about that. There was
There was a slight
technical problems.
There was a blackout in the studio, and
We have a lot of blackouts. This is the second time. I'd just
No,
like to
it's
point
not.
out that we were meant to talk about kinks, like, because we did that in the first episode, and I talked about kinks, and then I said not those type of kinks. And then
Well,
you...
kinks is in like when your hose gets all fucking kinky.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're,
like that. Yeah,
really
like that.
pissed off.
But then you
Because
said we were talking.
the
You
water
said,
won't come out.
you said we would be talking about those type of kinks later. So why don't we talk about them now?
We can't. We've only got like.
What sort of kinks?
We
we
can.
got?
only got, like,
yeah, well,
2 seconds
okay.
left.
Name. No, we've got more than that.
Oh, we
name
do?
your
Okay.
favorite kink.
Favorite kink.
Favorite
kink. Yes,
kink.
favorite.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna be judged no matter what I say.
Yes,
Obviously.
that's the aim.
Okay, my kink is heterosexual sex.
That's not a kink. You cheat.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you cheat.
Locked
You get out of. Oh my
locked
God.
in. Family Feud. Okay,
Wow,
what's your
bullshit.
fucking family?
Handcuffs. Handcuffs. There you go.
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Boom.
Jaden's a fucking fucker.
Well, it depends.
You're
It
a
depends.
fucking fucker.
Oh, only on
I
one
feel
side
like
of the handcuffs.
no. How about we just make this? How about we just make this the intro? Just my favorite kink is handcuffs. Wait, do you fuck the handcuffs or do you?
No,
use
you-
No. Person in the handcuffs.
Shh, no, yeah, I
You
know.
fuck it.
I'm aware,
So
but
BDSM.
some people.
No,
have-
but I'm in the handcuffs.
Oh, you're in.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the handcuffs. I thought you wanted
Oh,
to
so
be.
you like.
No, I'm not the
pain.
dominant one.
I thought you wanted to be
I'm
a,
not dominant.
Oh.
a police officer or something.
Why is that's not a kink?
No, but that's your dream, and then you.
That's not my dream.
Then you resorted to raping women
No, I
with
didn't.
handcuffs. And
But
you're
I'm
like,
in the handcuffs. We've been through this.
And then you say to the woman, "Ma'am, you're under arrest." And then you fucking tie her to the bed with handcuffs
And then you
rape her.
rape her.
I wonder how many times this actually happened. Like a police officer
What?
has
How
just turned into a
many?
rapist.
How many times have you raped someone?
Well,
on the
no.
bed
How
with
many times has a
handcuffs?
police officer turned into a rapist?
I feel like
God.
quite a few.
We need to.
I feel like
Google this.
yeah, there would be some police officers who would just abuse their
There'd be
authority.
some just like innocent girl just come and report something. They'll be like,
All right, well that was the bell.
That wasn't the bell. That was the
I
end of
mean,
our recording session.
Yeah, that was the end. But well, we'll have to.
Oh well, we're out of time. So see you later. Next podcast, hopefully, if we make it. If we don't,
If we can't be asked, then
yeah,
oh
if
well.
we can't be bothered, fuck you.
If we can't be bothered, then fuck you. Is that what we're
No,
going
if
for
we
here?
can't be bothered, if you don't watch this podcast and like it, Jaden will handcuff you to a bed and rape you.
No, I won't. I said this. I'm
Okay.
in the handcuffs. Neither
Goodbye.
of you said your kinks. Cheats.
Goodbye.